Welcome to the mysterious depths of the ancient rainforest, a presentation brought to you by Rescue Realm Chronicles for all wildlife enthusiasts. As the sun sets below the horizon, the jungle transforms into a dark arena where survival is the only rule that matters. Under the cover of darkness, the ancient trees stand as silent witnesses to the eternal struggle between the hunter and the hunted. While we sleep in comfort, the forest floor comes alive with a million tiny creatures starting their nightly quest for food. High in the branches, silent observers watch the drama unfold, knowing that death can strike at any moment in this darkness. Tonight, we follow the path of a creature that has evolved over millions of years to become the ultimate stealth killer. Its skin is a masterpiece of natural design, a camouflage pattern that renders this massive predator nearly invisible to the naked eye. With eyes that never close, it waits with a patience that humans can barely comprehend, remaining motionless for hours or even days. It does not need light to see you. Specialized heat-sensing pits along its jawline detect the thermal radiation of warm-blooded prey. This reticulated python is a giant of the reptile world, possessing enough muscle power to crush bones and stop hearts instantly. Its forked tongue samples the air, gathering chemical cues that tell a detailed story of who has walked down this path. The wind is favorable tonight, carrying the scent of potential victims toward the hunter, while keeping its own presence completely hidden. Not far away, a different kind of creature moves through the undergrowth, noisy and confident in its own formidable strength. A wild boar, a tank of the forest, uses its powerful snout to turn over soil in search of roots and tubers. Equipped with sharp tusks and a bad temper, this boar is not an easy meal for any predator in this jungle. It relies heavily on its hearing and sense of smell, constantly checking the perimeter for the slightest sign of approaching danger. It follows a game trail, a highway of the forest used by many generations of animals to navigate the thick vegetation. Every step the boar takes sends a signal through the earth, a dinner bell ringing clearly for the ambush predator ahead. Driven by hunger and a false sense of security, the boar continues forward, stepping unknowingly into the kill zone of the hunter. In nature, mistakes are rarely forgiven, and failing to detect a hidden predator is often the last mistake an animal makes. The explosion of energy is sudden and terrifying, transforming the statue-like reptile into a blur of motion and lethal intent. Curved teeth, designed to hook and hold, sink deep into flesh, anchoring the predator to the thrashing body of the prey. Panic sets in instantly as the boar realizes it is trapped, but its struggles only trigger the python's constriction reflex. The first loop of the coil is the most critical. Once secured, the python begins to squeeze with crushing mechanical pressure. Despite its immense strength, the boar finds itself immobilized, its legs kicking uselessly against the overwhelming weight of the serpent. It is not venom that kills here, but pure pressure. the python wraps another coil, effectively cutting off the blood flow. With every breath the boar exhales, the python tightens its grip, leaving no space for the lungs to expand again. This is a deadly embrace from which there is no escape. The python can sense the prey's heartbeat fading away slowly. Silence reclaims the jungle. The chaotic battle is over, leaving only the victor and the vanquished on the forest floor. The consumption begins, a slow and deliberate process where the snake walks its mouth over the prey using independent jaw movements. Inside, the throat expands dramatically and the windpipe extends outward like a snorkel so the snake can breathe while eating. This is a vulnerable time for the hunter. Weighed down and occupied, it is defenseless against other predators or threats. It can take hours to fully consume a meal of this size, a testament to the ambitious appetite of this reptile. Now heavy and slow, the python must find a secluded den where it can digest its meal in peace and safety. It will not need to eat again for weeks or even months, fueled by the immense calories provided by the boar. Its digestive system goes into overdrive, producing potent acids capable of breaking down bone, fur, and hooves over time. The forest continues its rhythm. One life has ended to sustain another, a harsh but essential truth of the natural world. As the first light of dawn touches the canopy, the sounds of the night fade, replaced by the morning chorus of birds, signaling a new day. Life continues to bloom and thrive, indifferent to the individual tragedies that occur in the shadows of the great trees. Elsewhere, new life emerges and grows, destined to face the same trials and dangers as those who came before them. This ancient dance between predator and prey is what keeps the jungle healthy, balancing populations and selecting for the strongest genes. Nature is neither cruel nor kind, it is simply indifferent, a complex system of energy transfer that has existed for eons. From the highest canopy to the dark soil, every layer of the rainforest plays a vital role in this global biosphere. Time moves forward, and soon the sun will set again, bringing back the shadows and the creatures that rule the night. The python remains a symbol of stealth and power, a perfect evolutionary response to the challenges of hunting in the dark. The boar remains a symbol of resilience, a tough survivor that plays its own part in shaping the landscape of the forest. Two different paths crossed in the darkness, resulting in a single outcome determined by millions of years of instinct and adaptation. There are countless stories like this happening every single night, unseen by human eyes, in the remote corners of our planet. The day belongs to the quick and the alert, while the night belongs to the silent and the patient ambush predators. Every leaf that falls, every animal that passes, contributes to the rich tapestry of life that makes the rainforest so unique. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the wild. This story was crafted with passion by Rescue Realm Chronicles. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Rescue Realm Chronicles for more amazing wildlife documentaries. See you in the next adventure.